Okay, good morning. Going to give a commentary about the use of controls, moving away from PST 1 cockpit drill and controls, a selected commentary with regard to the use of the visual controls which the pupil would be able to see. So, good morning. Okay, Graham, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a talk through of how that I use the controls that you can see. I'm going to be talking about the handbrake, the gears, the steering wheel and the indicators. So what I want you to do is I want you to observe how I use these controls, and when I'm using them I'm going to explain what I'm doing. So first of all, we're going to move away. Now, moving away, we use first gear to move away. It's the most powerful gear, and to select it I'm going to use the palm over towards you and push up into 1. Now, it's the most powerful gear. After we've moved away and we've built up speed, we will use a higher gear, and then I'll explain about them. But the general feeling is that first gear is for moving away. It's the gear that gets us moving. It's got the most power. If you imagine that you are pushing a vehicle, you need most strength to get it going. Now, at the moment, the car is secured using the handbrake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my usual POM routine. That's prepare, observe and move. And to release the handbrake, I have to put it up and push the button in. Once I've released the handbrake, the car will start to move. Notice how I'm steering. I'm using what's called the pull-push technique, and my hands are around about 2:45. So I'm just emerging out of this car park area. So I'm going to turn right onto the dual carriageway. So note, what I want you to look at is how I use the signal. Okay, my signal, I haven't taken the hand off the steering wheel. It's just below the signal. I'm just going to push up and put the signal on. Now, because I'm on a hill, I'm going to push the button in on the handbrake and pull the handbrake up until it secures itself. And I'm still in first gear, because that's the gear. What does first gear do? It's the most powerful gear. It's the most powerful gear. It gets you moving. So now I've got that control, I can release the handbrake again. And as I steer the wheel back, note that the signal has cancelled itself. So as the steering wheel comes back, it will knock the indicator stalk back down and cancel the signal.